back to you. Let's go to Paul. Paul, would you like to say goodbye? Paul going once. Paul going twice. We'll come back to Paul. Let's go to Brian. Brian, would you like to say goodbye? Brian going once. Brian going twice. Well, I know I'm being heard. There we go. Brian, would you like to say goodbye?
Oh, yeah, I would. I'd like to say thanks for the show and having me on, and I hope that you and the Mod Squad and everyone here has a good weekend.
Thank you very much. First class escort down Harvard to the VIP. Let's try Mega-L one more time. Mega-L, would you like a fresh five and or say goodbye? Mega-L going once. Mega-L going twice. 3 times. And is my assistant here, JCC? JCC, are you here? I don't see JCC. Okay, all the Mod Squad get together. You got to help me with a stretcher ride down the red carpet to the VIP. Let's try Monsef. That was just a minute ago. We heard from you.
Yeah,
Monsef. Hey, pleasure. Would you like to take a minute or two and say goodbye?
Mikael requested to come back for some reason.
All right. Well, let's try him one more time then.
Okay, 1 second.
No, I know. I just.
Sorry about the open mic.
No, that's okay. I just invited him.
Before. I was apologizing for before. I got to work on it.
It's okay.
Exiting, yeah.
You know, it's not a problem.
Okay, thanks.
Mikael. I'd love to hear from Mikael.
Hold on, I invited him up. Let's try that again. Invite to speak. You gotta come up.
Okay, I'm going to give him an invite too. And if he requested to speak.
Dude, it popped up on my screen.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Hey, it's not a problem. It is what it is. Thank you for bringing that. Let's see. I went to Monsef. Let's go to Monsef. Would you like to say goodbye?
Yeah, good show. Like always.
Thank you.
Just wanted to, one, parting thought is, Howard was talking about, the economy. A lot of people are doing great because the stock market is on high. When you look at the percentage of the gold,
48.6, 48.7, right?
Almost half the U.S. population does not participate in this, thing that's going to make everyone, rich and prosper. So, you gotta be thinking a lot of times when we're talking about how great the economy is, not just the Wall Street, but the real street is hurting mostly. That's, I work in the field. I'm all about capitalism and all that, but thinking about the people who are suffering in this economy, we can't just be looking at, well, we're doing great because we're reaching all-time highs for the S&P 500. A lot of people couldn't give a shit if the S&P 500 is at, 20,000 or 80,000 because they're not participating. That's all on Prestige. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be here.
Thank you. First class escort to the VIP. Let's go to C14. C14. Would you like to say goodbye?
Yeah, thank you so much for giving so many people platforms to voice their concerns. Additionally, this focus of community, empowerment, and compassion, it seems like we really need to focus on what the core issue is that might be driving society where it is, and we need to focus on what's going on with infrastructure and how that impacts the environment around us, and technology, and that impacts crop growth and all that. So we really need to get back down to first principles, figure out what we can do. It might take a while, but we need to be honest about that. So we can't just act like everything is okay and business is as usual. But I don't want to take up too much time. Get a little more.
No, Dad, come on the show a little earlier. You can have more time. First class escort to the VIP, and don't go away on one comment. I agree with everything you just said, and I encourage you and all the nieces and nephews to remember one thing. When it comes to social media, especially Clubhouse, 85%, 90% of the people that you see simply listen. Only 10 to 15% actually speak. So when you are traveling, would you like to say goodbye? Paul, would you like to say goodbye?
Yes. I read some history that a lot of people probably know about Lincoln, who was 6'4", and in the summertime of 1864, he was riding on his horse near the cottage, and somebody shot at him on his black hat. I forget the word they call it, some kind of pipe hat. And he then 6 months later went to Ford Theater, and he took the hat off, probably because you have to take your hats off inside, and possibly that's what, if he had his hat on, he could have survived. And that's all.
Thank you very much, first class escort to the VIP. El Normo, would you like to say goodbye? El Normo, I know you wanted some time. You're down to the last.
Yeah. I was just on another screen.
No worries.
And I was enjoying hearing about the bulletproof stovepipe hat.
It wasn't bulletproof. The bullet went through the stovepipe.
Yago. It's a joke.
Norm knows.
Yeah, okay. So, I guess I want to talk about two things. First of all,
Well, you can talk about 5 things as long as it's 60 seconds.
yeah. All right, start the clock. So, number one, I'm very concerned about the false dichotomy between the haves and the have-nots because it's being used to divide us. Number two, when the stock market goes up, the wealth of the nation does go up, whether you have 401ks or whether you are working for a company that can now hire more people, or whether you work for a university or whether you work for a municipality that's invested in the stock market. Finally, there is increasing reporting coming out on the nexus between Venezuela, Cuba, Hezbollah, Russia, and China as our declared enemies, and we should not sleep on the need for the United States to vigorously
get some people expressing some viewpoints. I know the Dow's getting back in a record, and I know Musk touched upon discussing the impact of what's happening with Medicare claims and whatnot. So what
I have to stay on stage and do the heavy lifting. Let me say this. The last arguably Venezuelan ship that we blew up, I don't know the circumstances of that, but I do know that after we blew it up, there were survivors in the water that were staying afloat because of ship wreckage. And somebody made the decision to fire another whatever on those people surviving in the water. That, my friends, is against the rules of war. That, my friends, is against humanity. That, my friends, is against human decency. You see, if you're on land and you see people that are hurt or dying on the road, if you see
because I mean, right now it's like a creative boom.
type
If you're a creative
vehicle
person,
that is
it's like you
incapacitated,
have all the tools.
we're not under any obligation to argue or stop help.
that's going to create all sorts of
You are the captain of a vessel
right under
on the open water. And I don't care if it's a 30-foot fishing boat or a 1,000-foot
Homelessness is an issue.
military
I saw
ship.
this little town. I saw
As
this
a
tiny
captain
village
of a
that they
vessel
built,
on the open sea,
and
you are
it
obligated
was like 30
to
tiny
stop
houses.
and help
Yeah, I saw
people in
the
the
article
water
about the same thing. I
unless
think
you
probably
feel
is catching on. Yeah,
We've got solutions for all this shit.
sure the people
it's going to take a little while.
Read what they wrote and comprehend it, as opposed to doing conversational hypnosis all day long and listening to speakers just talk about nothing and calling out work and then not realizing you've accomplished anything. You spent the whole day talking about nothing.
Welcome to the Talk Talk about something connected. Science to be a new community built internet first. Science is it. Higher topic.
that. It is the most stressful thing that a person can go through. So our final song was written by a man named David Gates. It is about death. It is about loss. And some of you may know the group that he created called Bread. Take care, everybody, and be careful on the clubhouse street. See you tomorrow.
Another thing I wanted to bring up.
Just a few turns to heal. Heal? Jesus. Jesus. We need a complete and total elimination of all clowns from government. Just a few turns to heal? Jesus. We need the complete and total elimination of all clowns from government, which should plunge us into a fiscal and tax crisis.
Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds. 10, not 11. 10, not 9. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Stop thinking in your problems. The more think, the more you speak, the further from the truth you will be. Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10
You say
seconds.
so.
10, not 11. 10, not 9. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go, let it go. Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds. 10, not 11. 10, not 9. Oh, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Stop thinking in your problems. The more think, the more you speak the
Say eventually there will be enough apes on typewriters that one day they'll read what they wrote. Special place in everybody to the height of the head of the sun. Go on to Operation Strike. Check the
Stop thinking in your problems. The more think, the more you speak, the further from the truth you will be. Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds, 10, not 11, 10, not 9. Let it go, 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 let it go. Hold, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Hold, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. 10 seconds, 10, not 11, 10, 9, 9. Hold, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Stop thinking, and your problems are more. I think the more you speak, the further from the truth you will be. Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds, 10, not 11, 10, 9, 9. Hold, let it go, let it go, let it go. Hold, let it go, let it go. Hold, let it go, let it go, let it go. Hold, let it go, let it go, let it go. Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds, 10, not 11, 10, not 9. Hold, let it go, let it go, let it go. Stop thinking, and your problems are more. I think the more you speak, the further from the truth you will be. Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds, 10, not 11, 10, not 9. Hold, let it go, let it go, let it go. Hold, let it go, let it go. Hold, let it go, let it go, let it go. Hold, let it go, let it go, let it go. Hold, let it go, let it go, let it go. Hold, let it go, let it go, let it go. Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds, 10, not 11, 10, not 9. Hold, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Stop thinking, and your problems are more. I think the more you speak, the further from the truth you will be. Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds, 10, not 11, 10, not 9. Hold, let it go, let it go, let it go. Hold, let it go, let it go. Hold, let it go, let it go, let it go. Hold, let it go, let it go, let it go. Hold, let it go, let it go, let it go. Hold, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Hey, the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds, 10, not 11, 10, not 9. Hold, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Stop thinking and your problems. The more I think, the more you speak, the further from the truth you will be. Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds, 10, not 11, 10, not 9. Let it go, let it go. Let it go, let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go, let it go. Let it go, let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds, 10, not 11, 10, not 9. Hold,
Is that Mountain Man? Hello, Mountain Man. Welcome to Uncle Steve the Clown. He's not really a clown. Compared, my PTR is racist.
Yeah, look at yours and look at mine. Yours is very racist.
Who do you think that blonde is? I was thinking it was Pam Bondi for a second.
I don't fucking buy it.
Your PTR is very funny though. Very funny. You didn't create those, did you?
Well, actually, I used Grok to, so there was a picture, there was an original picture that I had, and I found that I just used Grok to kind of spice it up. So I'll show you the original picture that I have here, check it out. Refresh your app or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. That's a UFO, that is not a smoke detector.
So have you taken the deepest breath of the day yet, Mountain?
There we go. Okay. That felt pretty good. So I thought that you liked Steve.
Okay, I'm just, I'm here to like play devil's advocate and to try to get people to see or learn more as much as possible, I suppose. Because I just want to be in the book club. Nobody else wants to seem to read anything.
Most people don't read books nowadays, man. Hey, but Australia just made it, illegal to, have a social media account if you're under 16. I think that's a good thing. I really do.
Yeah, that's amazing. But it's just like drugs. So there's always going to be that temptation. I mean, you see how these children act around cell phones now. They just can't, sit still. Mommy, give it to me. So it's like, the parent. It's going to be up to the parents whether or not they're even going to have the device. Because if it's out of sight, it's truly out of mind.
Honestly, I think it's not good. Have so much technology. I mean, we're not talking about fucking video games like when we were kids. We're talking about fucking, being connected all the time and a bunch of people that are on the fucking, that are, you don't know who's on what. And I don't think, dude, that what the dopamine, it does on this app and this technology, I don't think that's good for kids, dude. Let them be kids. Let them be kids.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's not right. So.
Well, this is a meditation room disguised as an Uncle Steve barbecue roast party. But I do have some coleslaw, and I do have some white garlic cream for your chicken. Danny, welcome to Uncle Steve the Clown. Good Shabbos, Baruch Atah, and I, Eloheinu melech haolam asher kadosh anu b'mitzvotav tzivanu l'halig yeshal shabbat b'nei pri hagav, and welcome, Danny.
Did you just say check out the vodka shah or whatever?
I said b'nei pri hagafen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam b'nei hagafen, right?
Amen. Oh, welcome, Sarah Alvarez.
So, is Melissa you? Or is Melissa a real person?
No, she's like some Turkish chick or something who says she wants to move to Chicago and marry me.
Oh, wow. I thought she was a part of the PSYOP.
That would be smart, but no. too much work for that. I got Mountain Man. I don't need a fake account. I got Mountain here.
So, my kid's Yaya died this morning.
What's Yaya?
Grandma.
Your grandmother? Your husband's mother?
Yeah, and he like has to go to Greece, and it's like this big thing now.
Oh no.
And I feel bad. I feel like I don't know, but he's stronger than me.
I remember when my grandfather died, I was like in the kitchen and my mom was crying. And I knew something was totally off. It was like something had stopped and there was no explanation. It was, unsettling. Deaths are always very unsettling. And any relationship. Huh?
I hope she's like somewhere cool with her daughter that had passed away, and like, I hope there's this like heaven somewhere, like this like spiritual place, where they're all just chilling, and I hope like all those like psychic mediums are right, like when they talk to these dead people, like. But my son talks to his grandmother every single like day, and she's just like really sweet and kind, and like there's such a upbeat voice, and like I feel so bad, because he's not gonna have that, and like
Well, all we can do now is meditate and pray. Evital, welcome.
but like it's good to have it, to miss it. Like, to have it to miss is better than to not have it at all, right?
That's what she
said. It's
said.
better to love than
There you go. Evital.
Why is there a fleet of white BMWs? I'm just kidding.
I'm Uncle Steve. That's not a white BMW. I'm Uncle Steve.
There's like a fleet of them. That seems like
That's not literally true. Why are you laughing? It's not literally true. Don't you know? Me and the mod squad.
Take it away, baby!
Ready for your fresh fry.
Wow. Well, is it pathetic or is it actually still cutting edge? Or because who else is doing this, Evital? Where's the rest?
Yeah. So I tip my hat.
Yeah. Nobody's doing this.
Steve.
Yeah. He lets me speak. I mean, he kicked me out of the room today though, because.
He gives you my fresh fry too.
I got kicked out of a bunch of rooms today.
It would be amazing if Uncle Steve actually showed up in one of my rooms. No, what's amazing is so many people just perch. They never actually leave their perch. They do their own rooms, and they never go into other people's rooms anymore because they can't stand, and they don't have the intelligence and the emotional wherewithal to actually venture out of their bear cave.
Would you give him a green bean in this room?
I'd give everybody a green bean in the room. I don't really care.
No, just Uncle Steve.
Sure, I'd give a green bean to anybody. It really doesn't make a
So
difference.
should we ping him? Should we all simultaneously ping Uncle Steve into the room?
Yeah, I guess. Let's try it.
Do you know why Reckwit made a room that said that El Normo is Mashiach?
Because Reckwit is a little comedian, and he likes El Normo. I don't know.
And then there was like, you could do like a poll, and it was like, is El Normo the Mashiach? And you can only say yes or yes. Like, I didn't want to say yes, so I didn't.
Well, I really want to get back to reading books here on this app and on YouTube because the campaigning is over. So Evital, there is a website that has said that the Illinois State Department of Elections has referred my petitions to the Attorney General and the State Attorney General for fraud, and I only had 266 legal signatures, which is more than what they even said during the executive summary report, which is the hand count. So they refused to do hand counts on Darren LaHood and Noli, but only on mine, despite my challenge, my objections, my motions. And I don't think it will go anywhere because, like yesterday, the guy who punches people in the face just got out of jail for the 60th time. So there could be like a backlog, but there is this quote by Stanishnaya where, in an age where the criminals run free, the politicians become the criminals. So like I will be persecuted politically because I have attacked the Illinois State Board of Election, claiming that they have committed election fraud, voter fraud. So I know this won't go anywhere.
Who do you think did this? Who do you think filed this claim on you?
The state assemblyman who filed the challenge
Why
against my
are they
petition.
claiming fraud? They're trying to act like you came up with signatures or something?
Yeah, a whole litany. You'd have to read the original challenge. They claim that there's it's.
Is it a criminal complaint or is it a type of
Um,
civil type of thing?
I'm not sure. I think it probably just depends on the attorney general whether or not he's going to do anything or even see it. Because even charging me would give me more political credibility and draw more attention to me. So it's like I'm surprised that they even did this instead of just dismissing it. Because if you just turn me into a fart and I disappear, like that makes me, that's the way you play it. But if they want to cause a stink,
You can lean into being
yeah,
or being the victim of this oppression.
exactly. This is
It's political.
We want you to win, but do you want to win?
so.
It could be a Fourth Amendment violation or something like that, right? I mean, this is.
Well, it could be a First Amendment. I mean, it's
First
freedom.
Amendment, yeah, right.
It's freedom of speech.
Freedom of your speech.
Yeah,
To get signatures together.
but they are now defaming me and libeling me with slander because when you Google my name now, it has the word of fraud attached to it, and
Yeah, it's knowingly false also, and they should know better.
well,
Man.
yeah. So
Who's doing that? The state or just the other candidate?
it literally some website called Illinois, for Illinois or something. It does political reporting news on State Board of Elections, and so somebody at State Board of Elections said this, and so now I'm gonna FOIA them and pull all records attached, any email communications with regards to my name. So this is the problem with smearing shit. It gets all over the place, and I'm not the kind of guy who backs down because this is my whole purpose and my whole point of doing all of this.
Yeah.
Because we do live in a very highly controlled electoral system, and these petitions and objections. Do you know how long the legal document is explaining objections? It's 40 pages, top to bottom, no spaces, like 10 space. It's so much information when it comes to objections and administrative procedure for election court or election challenges. It's mind-blowing. And your average voter who goes to the booth and casts a ballot has no idea all the work that the State Board of Election and candidates and lawyers do in order to get that ballot out. And as a candidate, you have so little time to even get the petition signatures. Just like 45 days, that's it. It's crazy. So it's crazy. You really have to have a lot of money to run. And and then when you look at, so there was a candidate here in Chicago who ran for commissioner. He had to literally get 600 affidavits signed by the people who signed the petition. So that means he had to go to these people's houses to get them with a notary to sign an affidavit saying they signed that fucking petition. Can you imagine a court saying, hey, you got to go out and get the signature twice? What the fuck?
It's ridiculous.
Think of it now and should you be getting everyone all excited for this right now and be gathering your support with this?
It's not about gathering support. It's really just about slinging shit, unfortunately, because if I'm off the ballot, I have till January 15th, I think, to file a notarized statement for write-in candidacy. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. So the campaign marches on it because of this write-in candidacy
That's
provision.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah. It just doesn't stop. And the other thing is, I'm going to pivot to Chicago politics because whether you run in the state or you run in the city or you run in the federal government, it's really the same exact process. The elect, yeah.
Hey, would you get a affidavit at the beginning, like next time? If you just with all your signatures, you
When
have
people
the second page.
When people sign, they're there for 10 seconds. They don't want to, and they don't want to even give you their fucking information to begin with.
Yeah.
You're asking somebody on the spot to sign, you know, it's overkill. But anyways, I know what you're saying. Like, there's a way to do this with.
But that notary piece is only after the challenges are filed. They're saying go notarize all of these people.
No, you have to notarize the petition when you turn it in, prior to turning it in.
The petition, but you don't have to notarize each signature, right?
Didn't you say that one of
You
your
will.
rivals did something
Correct.
wrong and something happened like
Nobody did anything wrong except for the State Board of Election because, well, after going through this 40-page document yesterday, I figured this out the second time around because the first time I did this, all my signatures, I generated them myself at the train stop and hired people to help me do it. But anyways, Evie, you are right about getting the secondary affidavit signature or a notarized signature, which is during the challenging phase. So during the trial, they'll say all these signatures are bad, and then you got to run out to that person's doorstep, call them on the phone, and beg them to sign an affidavit, which gets notarized. So it's insane. Anyways, this is what it is. It's a huge, crazy game. It's like playing 3D chess, 3D video games. I don't know. It's just so much work, and it's so backbreaking. It's a lot of work getting signatures. I mean, so the crazy thing too is there are people that do this professionally, and I met a guy who, I said, hey, will you sign my petition? He said, hey, John, will you sign my petition? I do this professionally. And this guy gets judges elected because Cook County has so many effing elections that, there's enough election work to actually create an industry out of it. Anyways, this is what's happening, and I'm going to do more print. See, on my Instagram, too, I have printed all of these documents that the State Board of Elections and all the attorneys have been filing against me, and I've been publishing them with their names and addresses. Not like anybody even looks at my shit or cares, but in the mind's eye of these individuals, I am a fly of horribly obnoxious proportions because, I'm like living rent-free in their mind saying that this is election fraud, voter fraud, ballot access fraud, things like that. So just causing ripples in the universe.
Listen, I wish you the best. Just stopped in to say hello and keep marching forward.
Yeah, endure until the end. I mean, November 6th, or is it 7th? I think it's the 7th. My birthday is the 6th. Anyways, I hope you have a great day at Evie.
All right, we go.
Thanks. Danny, hope you have a great day. This is a meditation room, though, Danny. I'm going to do what's called reading from what's called a book.
Did I get you in trouble with the Invital?
No. He wants to go to his room where all his bros are at.
Yeah.
He's a cool guy. He donated to the campaign. He gave me $50.
Melissa, the new Michelle.
No, Michaela is a longtime Clownhouse user. She's not a John Kitover fan. Melissa?
She's not a what?
Michaela is not a John Kitover fan. I think Michaela might like me sometimes, but for the most part, she would prefer that I was probably kicked from rooms. Could be wrong.
I heard she knows a lot about history or something, like ancient history.
She's a historian?
I heard that she knows a lot about history in the religion room or something. They were like, oh, maybe she could, they were talking about her and some things she knew about.
Welcome to Uncle Steve the Clown, Michaela. So again, this is a meditation vibration room. I'm going to read from a book. It's unbelievable, but soon I will actually stop talking, just, whatever I'm thinking and saying, but I will read from what's called a book. And then my speech will come from the book. What do you think about that, Michaela? Could you imagine somebody on this app speaking to another person but reading from a book? Like, what would you call that? Did we lose everybody? All right, so this is called Who Are You? Everybody left. See that, Melissa? Isn't it funny? People prefer spoken word dopamine.
The deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds, 10, not 11, 10, not 9. Ho, 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 ho. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Stop thinking and your problems. The more you think, the more you speak, the further from the truth you will be. Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds, 10, 9, 11, 10, 9, 9. Let it go, let it go. Let it go, let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go, let it go. Let it go, let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go.
Sure.
Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds, 10, 9, 11, 10, 9, 9. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Stop thinking in your problems. The more you think, the more you speak, the further from the truth you will be. Take the deepest breath of the day.
You're saying, well, actually, you know, I mean,
Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds, 10, 9, 11, 10, 9, 9. Hold, 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 hold. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Stop thinking and your problems. The more I think, the more you speak, the further from the truth you will be. Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds, 10, 9, 11, 10, 9, 9. Hold, 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 let it go, let it go, let it go. Hold, hold, let it go, let it go. Hold, 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 let it go, let it go, let it go. Hold, hold, let it go, let it go, let it go. Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds, 10, 9, 11, 10, 9, 9. Hold, 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 hold. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Stop thinking and your problems. The more I think, the more you speak, the further from the truth you will be. Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds, 10, 9, 11, 10, 9, 9. Hold, 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 let it go, let it go, let it go, hold, hold, let it go, let it go, hold, 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 let it go, let it go, let it go, hold, hold, let it go, let it go, let it go, hold, hold, let it go, let it go, let it go, hold, hold, let it go, let it go, let it go. Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds, 10, 9, 11, 10, 9, 9. Hold, 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 hold. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Stop thinking and your problems. The more I think, the more you speak, the further from the truth you will be. Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds, 10, 9, 11, 10, 9, 9. Hold, 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 let it go, let it go, let it go, hold, hold, let it go, let it go, hold, 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 let it go, let it go, let it go, hold, hold, let it go, let it go, let it go, hold, hold, let it go, let it go, let it go, hold, hold, let it go, let it go, let it go. The deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds, 10, 9, 11, 10, 9, 9. Hold, 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 hold. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Stop thinking and your problems. The more I think, the more you speak, the further from the truth you will be taking. The deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds, 10, 9, 11, 10, 9, 9. Hold, 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 let it go, let it go. Hold, 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 let it go, let it go. Hold, 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 let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Hold, 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 let it go, let it go. Hold, 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 let it go, let it go. Hold, 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 let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds, 10, 9, 11, 10, 9, 9. Hold, 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 hold. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Stop thinking and your problems. The more you think, the more you speak, the further from the truth you will be taking. The deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds, 10, 9, 11, 10, 9, 9. Hold, hold, let it go, let it go. Hold, hold, let it go, let it go. Hold, hold, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Hold, hold, let it go, let it go. Hold, let it go, let it go. Hold, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds, 10, 9, 11, 10, 9, 9. Hold, 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 hold. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Stop thinking and your problems. The more I think, the more you speak, the further from the truth you will be taking. The deepest breath.